to Virginia. I'm getting in the mood. It's Daniel Roebuck. I'm in the car. We've just entered Virginia from West Virginia. And why are we taking this little detour? Because we're going to Dinosaur Land. Okay, I'm so excited. We just got here to Dinosaur Land. We're in White Post, Virginia, and it's a beautiful fall day. And I'm gonna go in and I see gift shop, and I can kind of see dinosaurs over there. I'm so excited. Let's go. Okay. We're here. We're going through the door. Look, entrance to Dinosaur Land. This is it. We're going in. I'm so excited. It's a cave. We're literally going back in time. We're going back in time in a time cave. You've heard of a time cave? This is it. This is it. So we were in 2022. And now let's see what we have in prehistoric times. Yeah. You didn't see this in any of the other movies, but they had talking trees with faces in prehistoric times. I know that's a fact. We're going through the mouth of the talking tree. All right, come on. His bite's worse than his bark. That's a tree joke. We're gonna need a bigger YouTube channel. So Dinosaur Land is a brainchild of this guy named Joseph Geraci. So he had a kind of a gift shop here called the Rebel Corner back in 62, 63. And every year he and his wife would go down to Florida. And one time in Florida, he saw like a mini golf course that had these dinosaurs. So he thought, oh, maybe I'll put a few dinosaurs outside my gift shop. Well, of course, vandals would break them off and whatnot. So eventually, as he got more and more dinosaurs, he decided to put a fence around the place so that everybody could enjoy the dinosaurs. And you can kind of see the difference between the older dinosaurs made by the original sculptor in Florida and the newer dinosaurs made by a fella down in Natural Bridge, Virginia. And everything here, I mean, you've got to imagine when we were kids, this was our dream, like this, to just be stuck in the car with my mom and dad, who I love. But were your parents like this? Here, let me show you what my parents were like when we would travel together. Check this out. Exactly, just like that. Like, we lived at 1504 Chelsea Avenue in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and we would all get into the car, and my dad would make sure that we drank all the milk, because for some reason you can't just pour milk down a drain. Everybody's got to drink the milk because it's going to go bad, because we're going to be away for 2 weeks. And so we started at 1504 Chelsea Avenue, and this was my mom and dad by like 1508 Chelsea Avenue. They were already yelling at each other. And then there were 4 of us stuck in the car. So any chance we got to get out of that car and see something great like Dinosaur Land, we would beg them for the chance. So I remember when we were kids, Dinosaur Land was kind of an open field. So it's amazing, all these trees, they weren't here. They're only here now because Dinosaur Land's been around as long as I have, which is a long time. And luckily for us, my old man, also, he must have loved this stuff, because we would get to stop. And I always said, we didn't stop at every wax museum or Dinosaur Land, but we probably stopped at every other Dinosaur Land. But, well, that's a lie, because there's only one Dinosaur Land, and we're here right now. Brachycephalosaurus house. Snakes. I hate snakes. And how cool is this? It's like they're like, ah! And they're all like, ah! Like, these aren't just dinosaurs that are like, I'm a dinosaur. These dinosaurs that came in a little after I was a kid are all like, ah! Oh, God! It's like King Kong. Ah! And speaking of King Kong, they have that too. Walking through here on a very sweet Tuesday afternoon in the fall, and you think, what was it about all this that was so special? And I think one of the things that was special was, of course, we didn't have 800 Jurassic Park movies yet. And we didn't really know, because I kind of remember that when we were kids in the 60s, we just started learning what dinosaurs look like theoretically. And everything was dinosaurs. Like the 1964 actually had, if I remember correctly, at the World's Fair, there were movable dinosaurs. And I think when I was at the expo, I have a very brief memory of a dinosaur park. So, I mean, life was just simpler, right? And times were good. And even though, you know, mom and dad were fighting and the little kids were crying and your brother was telling you your feet stink, his feet stunk, not mine, his feet, Johnny. Terrible. But really the bottom line is, if I could go back to that right now for 5 minutes to just experience what that was like, I'm telling you, I would go, because that would be magic. Really some of the best times of my life. And I've been very blessed. I've had a very good life. But those times in the car with my family, discovering America, that was perfect.
I said, there's a place that a very famous person made the dinosaurs. This was really legit, and she didn't believe me. And when we got to the intersection, I said, there it is. I said, look at these dinosaurs. You got to imagine me, a little kid in the mid-60s, how real these things looked. But yes, this was the only stop I got on the whole trip.
This is right here. This is why Dinosaur Land still exists. Look at this. He's telling this story. We're here with Eileen. She works here at Dinosaur Land. She's the daughter-in-law of the builder of Dinosaur Land. And here we are. I am on my own pilgrimage, you should know. And I came here as a child. We're here celebrating Dinosaur Land. How many places like this, when you travel, are there still like this? You just went all over the country.
There's none left.
There's none left.
Even on what's left of 66, there's none.
Yeah, no, this is why you need to come to Dinosaur Land, and you need to come now. One of the greatest things about being an adult at Dinosaur Land is you can buy anything you want in the gift shop.
Oh no, I'm taking this one.
All right, there we were. White Post, Virginia. Here we are. What a wonderful time I had here. Unfortunately, Dinosaur Land is right on a busy road here. We're by West 277, and is this 522? Doesn't matter. You'll look it up. You'll Google it. You'll find it. It's an amazing place. Please, I can't say this enough. These places that I find like this, you've got to help me. You've got to come here. You've got to support them on your travels. Just like my buddy Steve, just stop in and see it. Because if we stop coming, it goes bye-bye. So, oh, the dinosaur's gonna eat me? How about a little revenge?